All right. Welcome to
Oh,
Lore and
hold
Disorder.
on.
Where you're
Sorry.
hey, Sky, you're killing me.
I'm sorry, I just needed 1 second.
Momentum's ruined. I'm
Yeah,
done. I don't want to play anymore.
we need to. We need to. Yeah, we need to
I'm
come up
so
with like a.
sorry.
You could
Yeah,
just put
yeah,
like an
yeah,
Bully
X
Sky.
in the. You could just put like an X in the
yeah,
Discord chat or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll
Shoot
do that.
something in the chat.
I'll do
Right.
that. But
Bully Sky.
no, we're
Bully
started. We're ready to go.
Bully.
Hush you.
Bully.
Okay. You're good to do your intro.
What's up?
I said you're good to do your intro.
Oh, okay.
Good start.
All right. So yeah, we're good start. Session 3, we're rolling. Welcome to Lore and Disorder, where epic tales are spun, dice are rolled, and absolutely nothing goes according to plan. My name's Dom, the DM, and then my players.
Hello, my name is Ashton, and I play as Artemis Morvans.
Hello, I am Sky. I'm playing Melindra Nixvale.
I am Matthew, and I am playing Auric Thornwing.
My name is Michelle, and I am playing Quinlan, also known as Quinn Duskhaven. Pronouns are they and them.
With that, our heroes last session made their way to the old grinder mill where Lord Roomlin family is being held and is about to be sacrificed by a group of hag witch servant cultists known as the Children of the Coven. The cultists have already sacrificed some of the members as our party of heroes make their way down to the basement of the mill and find their bodies kind of laid across the ground with pools of blood underneath them. There are still 2 surviving members of the family, Lady Phinia and their son. As you all fight off the remaining cultists and the bearded devil that was summoned from that ring. Yeah, your heroes defeat the cultists and the bearded devil monk in the old grinder and prevent the sacrificing of the rest of the family. With that, we're going to proceed on with session 3. You guys are all still down in the basement. And Artemis, you were able to still save the life of Lady Phinia after her throat was slit open. But with that, we begin. What would you all like to do?
Did we want to give our little one thing of what we what our character thought of last session in terms of
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's do that.
Artemis, did you want to go first again?
I suppose I can. So to Artemis, the last session, after we entered that cabin, I was kind of upset that we had to fight all these people. Many of them seemed as though they were hard workers that were just simply misled for the purposes of whatever this creature was down here. I'm not against violence, but I would rather not deal it if I can avoid it.
I personally feel like we're not getting paid enough for this mission now.
But
Yeah.
I'm glad I was able to provide help to the poor woman who was being sacrificed, and I hope that we can get out of this a bit. I hope that she and we can get out of this a bit better than we went into it.
So for
Uh,
me, there was quite a bit of ups and downs. And for a second, I was rather worried as I was charmed and I found the enemies actually friendly and was very confused afterwards why. And of course, I figured out that I was charmed, but there's a lot of up and downs, I'd say. I did notice Melindra kind of going through all the pockets, and I plan to collect my dues later. But meanwhile, I'm just interested in helping these people and getting back. And I'm going to visit that nice grandma that we said that we would visit.
Mm-hmm. Visit.
yeah. I think the only thing Oric is thinking is, holy crap, what do they feed these people?
The stable beasts.
Yeah, they made Oric feel inadequate as a man.
You just ain't strong enough, bro.
All right. And was there any other hero perspectives that we wanted to add?
Mm-mm.
Rock and roll. Well, like I said, with that said, we're all in the bottom basement of the windmill still. So we will start from there. What would you all like to do?
I would actually like to go downstairs and take a look at this circle that's down here
Okay.
that the captives were in the middle of.
Okay.
Like to take a look at that and see what exactly it is, if I can, please.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead and give me a religion roll for me, please.
Okie doke.
So as you look down at the
Oh, wow.
circle, you can tell that there has been goat blood smeared across the ground into a circular shape, but you are unable to put together any type of religious kind of connection, unfortunately. What would everybody else like to do?
Quinn would like to walk over to Lady Phinia and her son and kind of kneel down next to them and say, I am so sorry for the loss of your husband. We are here to help. What could we do to help you? Is there any family nearby that we could call upon?
With Lord Phinia's throat still somewhat sore from being slashed open, the raspy words that you're able to hear from her lips, almost as soft as a mouse, she goes, "Hard, hide."
I'm going to look at her and ask her to repeat that because I couldn't hear it.
The kid immediately kind of bounced forward and is all like, "She said Lord Sign." And that's the child of Phinia Roomlin. His name is Kieran. He steps forward. He goes, "Name's Kieran. She said Lord Sign."
Well, good lady, we can help you get back to Lord Sign. We came here for Lord Sign. So this works very well, doesn't it? You just sit here, sit tight and rest, and we'll make sure you come along with us.
Where do you her next to?
What?
Kind of where you said you kind of you settle her down to sit down somewhere, you said?
No, I came to where she was and
Oh,
Oh, you're still
beside her.
hiding behind the barrel.
Yeah, so I came out from where I was and I came and sat beside her. Oops, not on top of the kid. You get the idea.
right. So Lady Phinia doesn't say anything, but just grabs Kieran and brings the little one close and kind of protects and covers the head of Kieran, protecting him from really catching vision of his dead father and dead grandfather on the floor that was sacrificed with their throats slit open. And like I said, the pool of blood underneath, you can still smell the iron in the air as it is a fresh bodies on the ground. She is covering Kieran's eyes, kind of preventing him from getting any more vision of this horrific sight. She again begins to kind of raspy, again, like in a raspy voice, speaks out to you all and says, "We'll be up. We'll be upstairs." As she begins to lead upstairs with Kieran, what do you all do?
Uh,
I'm going to yell after her and just say, "Why don't you wait for us out front? There's some other things up top that the boy doesn't need to see."
She nods in agreement and continues up the stairs.
Alric, would you be able to help me with something?
I'm going to, yeah, I want to look at all the bodies around us and then look at you, ask about help and
Artemis.
watching. Yeah, Artemis. Your names don't pop up for me and I can't see anything. Like, I don't understand. So I try and remember it. My memory's poor for anybody who hears me. It's terrible. Yeah, so I'm gonna look at you, Artemis, and say, yeah, what's going, what can I do for you?
I'd like to bring the bodies of the family members up top so that we can have them a proper burial. But I
Yes.
don't believe I'm strong enough to do it by myself right now.
Yes. Got the other person that's exhausted to do this. Okay, yeah, let's go. And I wanna pick up the father and start carrying him up the stairs. I wanna put a like a rag or like a cloth, some type of drop cloth over his body, and then carry him up like that so the child doesn't see it.
Which one is the father and which one's the grandfather?
I'm assuming this one's probably the
Yeah.
grandfather, and maybe this one's the father.
Unless grandpa just looks great.
I just realized that I mixed the two. The grandpa was supposed to be Lord Redress, the one that was down below, and then the father was supposed to be Zarkar. So yeah, I did realize. Yeah, so the father looks horrible. He looks really aged, while the grandfather looks great.
Man,
So
stress will
he's
do that
very
to you.
Grandpappy stacked.
pardon me, Quinn.
Well,
Children's blood.
while they're moving bodies around, can I investigate Eldon Lobo's corpse over here?
They're moving bodies. You're searching them. Yeah. So I need a quick strength roll from Artemis and from Oric, lifting the bodies.
Ooh,
You have both of you have no issues. If you both wish to wrap the bodies before bringing them upstairs, you have no issue handling the flimsy dead corpses that lay in front of you. As you wrap them up and you secure them, you throw them both over your shoulders and you make your way up the stairs. Melindra, as you go to search Eldon Lobo, are you searching for goods? Are you trying to find something? What exactly are we doing?
I'm just searching whatever he has on his person that might look important, I guess you could say. That might look like it's
Yeah.
tied to all of this.
So Elton Lobo doesn't have anything but one thing, and that is going to be
that super cool dagger.
that super cool dagger. Yeah, that is a sacrificial dagger. And the way this dagger looks is it's stained by blood down the blade, and on the handle of the dagger, you see a devil. Kind of at the connection of the blade and the handle. The eyes glow with a small shining ruby in both eyes. They're not actually shining, but if you tilt the blade in just the right angle, they look like they do.
Interesting.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I don't see the stats on that. So I'm gonna make sure to get those stats to you. They actually do have stats. I'm just not finding him at the moment. I must have not plugged them in. But yes, you do find the sacrificial dagger off of the body of Eldon Lopo.
I look to Quinn. Would you like a free dagger, Quinn?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to go upstairs and see if they need any help with the bodies. And why don't you take all the stuff you've gotten off all these people and split it into 4 and we'll separate it out later amongst us. We'll figure out who gets the dagger later once we're all together.
Sounds
And
good
with
with
that,
me.
Quinn walks up the stairs and goes outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna be searching the rest of these bodies.
Buckets.
Start rifling through pockets.
Oh dang.
My favorite part about this is the idea that Melindra could just die down here searching bodies because something comes back because we all left.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all y'all took off. There is this ominous freaking circle in the middle of the room and a bunch of dead bodies. I don't know what the hell these guys were about.
You know what? You're right. Forgive us for caring about the people rather than the loot. Forgive me.
I mean, you want to get paid, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay then. Hush.
We get paid for the job.
Yeah, getting paid and scavenging from corpses are two separate things.
The corpses have money on them. Okay, you know what?
Yes,
We're
that's
splitting this
working.
into. Hold on, Quinn. We're splitting this into 3. Oric doesn't want any.
Quinn
Come
is
out
gone.
there and
Quinn
try
is
me.
outside.
Oh, you left. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about this with Quinn later.
Hey, this is Org out of character. Get out of here. Come on. Give me my damn money.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
So
just saying, you're going to die.
while I'm down here, I'm going to start searching the rest of these bodies. Well,
All right.
not the rest of them, just or at least the dead cultists anyway.
So, so off of each of the cultists, you're gonna find 16 copper pieces, 9 silver pieces, and 8 gold pieces off of each.
Okay, so each.
So, yeah, there's 4? So times 4. Quick
Or
math.
4. I'm
Or-
counting 3.
you can just
Oh,
keep
oh,
track of what that was because if there's 4 cultists and 4 of us, you just give that exact amount to each of us.
Oh no, there's 3. There's 3 cultists.
Yeah, I miscounted. I apparently can't
But
do
they
quick
were
math.
but there were the ones from upstairs too.
Oh yeah, plus the 2 upstairs.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what was it? 8 gold. Let me see. It was 8 gold. How much silver?
No, you're good. It's 16 copper, 9 silver, 8 gold.
So 9 gold, 6 copper. Got it.
No, 9 silver,
Gold.
16 copper, and 8 gold.
Yes, I know, but 10 copper is 1 gold. Or sorry, 10 copper is 1 silver. So I'm just,
Don't
rounding
complicate
up
it.
my
We have
stuff.
to separate it out. Don't complicate it.
He doesn't believe in having change. Okay, with
No.
with pockets being
That's
emptied
fine.
out over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and head upstairs before shit goes down over here.
How many
All
silver
right.
pieces is it? I'm mathing it out for you. There's 9 silver pieces each.
Yeah, 9 silver
Yep.
pieces, 16 copper, 8 gold each.
5 cultists.
So it would work out that we would get 10 gold pieces each, 68 copper pieces each, 10 silver pieces, and there would be like 1 or 2 silver pieces left over to split.
Do you mind slapping that in chat for us just to make life a little easier?
Nothing like looting the dead to get some free cash.
If video games have taught me anything, loot, loot, loot.
Exactly.
And especially in this campaign where gold matters, money matters in general. So buying things and being able to do things with this money is going to be very important. So I mean, I hate to kind of continue the murder hobo lifestyle that we've all been living lately, but
Look, it is a
yes.
good lifestyle, okay? Took offense to that.
Okay, so we're agreeing this is how we're going to split the money.
Yes.
Yes.
I guess everybody can work out who gets the last one or two. I think it's 2 silver pieces.
Honestly, if we're going to be a little bit fair, Melindra just got the dagger. So Melindra doesn't need those extra 2.
Well, it all depends on who the dagger goes to.
Yeah, actually, I
do
wasn't
think that
keeping the
dagger's
dagger.
Gonna, yeah, I think the dagger is going to go to Quinn anyways, but I do think that Melindra should get the 2 as the one who sourced all the income.
Yeah, if I've learned anything, it is not to keep a creepy dagger on your person.
Yeah, my first thought when I saw that meta was haunted. So I don't even want to touch it.
If it starts talking to me, I'm giving it to Oric immediately.
Oh, great. I'm going to wake up to it in my head. Kill them. Kill everyone. And Oric's got no self-control.
Can I clarify when it says if a good aligned creature touches the dagger, does that mean even touching the hilt?
Anything.
Oh.
Are you good
So
aligned?
right now Melindra is suffering necrotic damage.
I'm not good aligned.
I was gonna say I don't think Melindra is
I'm neutral.
good.
Would you be able to tell as soon as you touched it?
I think probably.
I don't understand the question.
She's asking if it would hurt you like right away.
Oh yes.
So if someone who's good aligned touches it, will they feel that damage right away?
Immediately.
Okay.
I think I will just hold on to it for now then. Give Quinn the extra 2 silver.
Yeah, it would be like a burning necrotic burn in their palm, kind of like from Home Alone when the robber put his hand on the door. It would literally sear into their skin.
Love that.
So I just want to touch base. This sounds like a weapon from one of my favorite book series, and I'm digging it. I don't want to touch it, but I'm digging it.
He's like, I like it. I don't want it, but I like it.
So when we managed to bring the bodies up here, I don't want to put it anywhere near these other bodies. I kind of want to take them around a little bit to... No, I kind of want it to be... I think the eastern side would be best. And then set the bodies of the father and grandfather around here.
Yeah, all the cultists, I don't care. We'll pile them on top of each other. They don't get, the rights.
Yeah. Well, not near the not near the cultists.
Yeah, not. Oh my gosh, where are they? They're in the pile somewhere.
They're probably down here somewhere. If wherever the east is,
Well, this seems like a good enough layout for dead bodies.
Well, it's temporary. I'm trying to. I have to hurt myself a little bit more before I can get some rest. I'm gonna go see if they have a shovel.
Man, I really wish you had. But
do y'all remember like way back when you could like take string and you could make like those little finger things? You'd hold on your fingers and you'd like play with it.
Like the finger traps?
Kind of. I don't think they were finger traps. They're more like just cool designs you would make with it.
Oh, see, that's where you and I are different because I'll go put your hand in and then I'd trap his hand.
Okay, well, different Different people play with them differently. But y'all know what I'm talking about
Yes.
from when we were kids. Okay. So I'm going to take some string out of my bag and I'm going to make one of those and I'm going to offer it to the boy, to Kieran, to play with.
Okay, so real quick, we're gonna tap in with Artemis. Artemis, you said you were gonna look for a shovel. You actually come around the backside and you see a small selection of kind of garden tools, a rake, shovel, a couple different little small things like that.
I'll take a shovel, and if they have a pickaxe, I'll grab that as well.
They do.
Grab both. Good news, everyone. They have plenty of things for digging. Bad news. I'm probably the one digging.
I will take the pickaxe
As
and say,
oh, I was gonna say, as you guys are as you come to grab the pickaxe from Artemis, Quinn, you're kind of playing these different designs in front of the boy, Kieran. And Kieran, he kind of looks down at what you're doing and he's like, I'm not a girl. And he like pulls out a ball and jacks in his hand out of his pocket and he goes, do you know how to play?
I do. I was just wishing I had some.
Very good. And he throws the jacks kind of across the way and he bounces the ball, kind of sweeps his hand across the floor and picks up three jacks in a single catch, in a single sweep as he catches the ball. And he goes, not bad, huh? What can you do?
Well, let's see. And I'm going to take the ball from him and again drop it and do a sweep to pick up jacks.
All right. So I want to say that's a sleight of hand. In all regards. So yeah, let's go ahead and give me a sleight of hand roll.
Oh, my. So I do it and I go, oh, I must be tired. That fighting took it out of me. Do you mind if I try again?
Yeah, it looks like you need the practice. Go ahead.
damn.
I'm just glad
Dang,
this is
dude.
working as a distraction.
I do it again and I look at another shoddy result and kind of average looking result. And I go, oh, I'm sorry, Kieran. I really am very tired. I got hit when we were fighting. How about if you practice for now and I'll do it again later with you when I'm refreshed?
Sounds like a plan. Hopefully you play a little bit better in the future when you're more rested.
I'm usually quite good at this. Here you go. And I hand him the ball.
As this interaction is going, let's see. Melintra, what are you doing?
Kind of thinking about something right now, actually. Where's Quinn at? Is she within earshot of me right now?
Do you want Quinn to be within
Yeah,
earshot of
I
you?
was actually going to ask.
Yeah.
So Quinn, since you're done playing games with a child and spectacularly doing spectacularly poorly, should we check on the horse by chance?
Oh.
We
I was
kind of
thinking the same thing, but I also think we need to make some plans. We can't spend forever here digging holes.
no, but while they're digging
We only
holes,
have
we could
3 days.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying, while they're digging a hole, you and I could probably go check on the horse just to make sure everything's well, at least.
All right, let's go.
Out of your corner of your eye, there he is, Shia LaBeouf. I want to point at the pickaxe and go, I picked that one, and then grab it, and then go to another spot and go, I picked this spot, and start using the pickaxe on it.
Okay.
Like
Glad
Pokemon?
Pickaxe, I choose you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start. hammering it into the ground with the spike side, and every couple of swings, I'm going to flip it over to the trowel side and kind of remove some of the rock that's picked
Pickaxe
up.
use dig. It was super effective.
Look, I will come down there and beat you.
I guess I'll just use my shovel to dig a grave that I would feel comfortable laying someone to rest in.
Okay, well, while y'all two are doing that, Quinn and I are gonna go check on the horse to make sure everything's
Sure.
still there and we can get on with this quest of ours somewhat
Well, I mean,
smoothly.
the grinder is not right next to the old manor, so I mean it is a little bit of a distance. So I mean you would be basically splitting the party at that point, because I mean it's going to take probably about 10 to 15 minutes bare minimum to bury the 7 bodies.
Well,
Oh,
we're only burying
wait
them
a minute.
2.
I was going to say, we're not bearing 7.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
yeah, they're just gonna mass grave the 7 in
We're
the
not even
back
going to
and
mass
just
grave
leave
them.
them
We're just
there.
going to leave them out. And
Yeah,
then
they're literally in a pile.
when we get back to town, we're just going to tell like the town guard, "Hey, there's a bunch of dead bodies over by the grinder."
okay. All right. My mistake. My mistake. Okay. So then you give a quick burial to the 2 lords. And by the time you actually finish kind of topping off the 2 graves, everyone immediately catches vision of ravens landing nearby, already scoping the bodies left to rot. As you all,
Uh,
what?
Oh wait,
Well, I was gonna look at Artemis and go, "Oh, how fortuitous!" Pointing at the ravens there.
Avengers. After we finish, I want to. I can give it if you would like to, but if you would prefer, then I could just say I offer a prayer to them.
I feel like prayers don't get role played enough. I will offer you the opportunity if you wish.
Sure. So when we finish actually burying them, I'll pull out my little. I have like beads with a watchful eye for helm, and I'll offer a prayer. So, Helm, Watcher of all, look with mercy upon these souls who have finished their earthly vigil. You saw their struggles, their quiet strengths, and their burdens carried without praise, and the good they offered to those around them. Grant them rest beneath your eternal gaze. Let the weight of their labors fall away, and let peace, true and unbroken, settle upon them. Where fear once touched them, bring comfort. Where sorrow lingered, bring light. And where duty held them fast, release them into your keeping. May your steadfast guard, Helm, grant them rest, and keep your watch upon all who mourn their passing.
You feel a soft warmth across your shoulders, as if something has their hand on your shoulder beside you. Go ahead and add a point of inspiration.
Sweet. Thank you. And
As you,
sorry, real
oh,
quick, one more thing. As we're walking back to the stables, I want to pat Oric on the back and say thank you for helping with that.
Yeah, of course, of course. Let's go. And before I walk away, I want to kick dirt at the 7 bodies in a pile that the ravens, I assume, are attacking now.
It's gonna kick rocks.
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
gonna kick it at them. Why? Because they're garbage.
yeah.
Attacking children. Get out of here.
As ravens are landing, kind of starting to land on the body, you kick dirt towards the bodies, and immediately the ravens go flying off, cawing at you, as they're upset being hit by the dirt. They slowly begin to land and pick at the bodies and then look at you as you all begin to walk away from the windmill. As you guys all make your way back two. Oh,
One
go
second.
ahead.
As I see him kick the dirt at the ravens, and the ravens kind of caught him, I'm gonna look at the ravens and go, "Excuse him. He obviously has no manners. Enjoy your meal."
The ravens are like, "You've made an enemy for life."
Yeah, not sure it's wise to bring, to kick dirt at what is known as a bad omen. But
Well, I
we'll
wasn't kicking them
continue.
at the dang ravens. They were at the bodies, like spitting on the bodies, essentially. Like, damn, that wasn't my goal here. But okay, noted.
Got to think through what you're doing.
Yeah, I barely think about what I do in the real world, let alone what happens in the game.
All right. Was there anything else we wanted to do before we make our way back to the stables?
I think I'm okay.
I'm good here.
I'm good.
Perfect. You guys, everyone makes their approach back to the manor. And as you make your approach back to the manor, you see the cook that you had left with Ivory, and you see the cook almost trying to, like, as if he's trying to shove the horse up into the trees. And you see the cook, like, they said to hide in the trees. Get up, you big horse.
I see that he's a chef for a reason. He's not exactly intelligent.
Melindra has her hand on her face and is just doesn't know what to say here.
Quinn is gonna yell out towards him and go, "Hey there, hello there. It's all good. You can bring Ivory back now."
Ivory kind of like shuffles back, like he wasn't really doing much pushing. But she kind of slowly approaches you, and then kind of loops around to your left side, Quinn. You still see the rope kind of latched somewhat around her neck.
Do I see any of the other horses around from the stable? You had mentioned earlier that there were some other horses that had been around outside of the burning stable when we first arrived.
Yes, they are no longer there. They've all kind of ran off into distances into the forest. It hasn't been long. You feel like you could recover them if you wish to search for them, but you have no idea now, as it's been a while.
I'm gonna look at Lady Phinia and I'm gonna ask her, is there a place that we could get a coach for you and the boy to ride in, or do we need to go and find those horses?
Uh, as Lady Phinia is trying to respond, her voice just almost outright cracks, and no words come out. The Kieran steps forward and goes, "Nah, we're pretty royal and high up in the family, but we have no problems walking. We can make it to the city."
Good lad.
As,
And I nod approvingly at him.
as Lady Phinia tries to speak and obviously can't, I'll come to her side and I'll say, "Lady Phinia, you must try not to speak too much. Your throat is still damaged."
As
Just follow
they
us. Be safe.
as you gather Ivory, and you have the Lord and the child with you, the lady of the Rumlin family and the child, Kieran, what is everybody doing? Melindra?
I think
I'm
we
just
should.
I'm just observing
sorry.
the area and just making sure everything is still relatively safe.
Well, I
think
mean,
we-
there's small ambers now. Basically, everything's burned down, but it is relatively safe.
I think we should all try and start heading back at this point. We've got
Yeah.
everything we need.
What day is it?
I think we still have what, like a day and a half, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, you still I mean with by the time of end of travel, you'll still have about a half a day. But yes, you have a day and a half now, but it's a day's travel from the stables to back to the city.
I'm gonna look at the group and go, well, we definitely can't linger long, but I also am quite tired and we haven't had a rest.
Oh God, sleep, please.
Should we rest just outside of this, or should we rest a little, like here in this area then, if that's what you guys want?
If you'd like, I
I'm
think
not.
it'd be best if we tried to get a little bit closer to the city, get a little distance before we rest.
Yeah, I think that might be the best option in my opinion. I get that you guys are tired. You guys definitely did a lot, but I think we should at least try to put in a little bit of, or close the distance between us and the city just a little bit before we rest.
Do we remember on our trip here seeing any place that we can think of that would be good for us to be able to try to make as a goal to make it to the rest, Grant?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Say that one more time.
Since we've already traveled here from the city, will we be able to think back about any place where we could go, oh, if we can make it to there, that would be a good place for us to rest for the night?
Well, there was one relatively big, kind of bigger, like it's kind of like a bigger kind of valley on the way in. There was a couple of trees that provided a little bit of kind of protection from the elements, but as far as like in between there and there, that was basically it. Other than using the tree lines here right by the stables, there's not really any per se good spots.
So Quinn is going to look at the group and go, I'm willing to travel, but do keep in mind, I am still hurt. And you could possibly, by looking at Quinn, realize that they're not bloodied, but they're not far off from being, and not in great shape necessarily.
So
I
not
would like
bloody, but bruised. Got it.
I would like to point out. Oh, can I actually roll a Constitution save? By the way, still
Yes.
poisoned.
Yes.
Is that safe? Probably not.
Oh Lord.
I wasn't on the right page for that.
While you're looking at it into that, I would like to point out that
That
Ulrich and myself are very, very tired. We're both exhausted, and Ulrich is very injured. I'm slightly injured, and I have no spells.
Yeah, Quinn is going to speak up and say, I am quite concerned that if we ran into trouble along the way, we would be easy targets. And
Then
I'm
we
going to look at Kieran and say, is there any place that we could take a rest to gather our spirits and that way we could get up early and travel?
or maybe just make camp here and leave first thing in the morning.
Thank God I'm no longer poisoned.
Because if we do too much travel, if we go too far out of the way, then we kind of just end
So
up
Grant,
having
does
to.
Kieran, I'm sorry, Sky, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, if we go too far out of the way, then we kind of just still end up having to travel a little bit so that these guys can rest. Might as well just set up camp here and leave as soon as y'all are rested.
Grant, does Kieran have an answer for my question about if there's a good place that we could kind of secure ourselves here at the manor?
with the manor burned down, there is nowhere. Yeah, Kieran has like looks around and kind of looks at the mostly burnt down manor and goes, no.
Nixie, I'm all for it with us resting around here, but I think it would be best for their mental state, our mental state, to try to stay away from all this. So if we could at least get a little bit away from here, I think that would be best for everyone.
Oh, we've got the forest over there. We know we were planning to try to stash ivory there. Maybe we could go a little deeper into the forest and find a good place to set up camp.
Yeah, let's just do that and get these guys well rested at least.
Yeah, let's find a place to sleep because I am dead on my feet.
With that, how are we setting up camp?
I'm willing to set up camp if Artemis wants to do it with me again.
I
Yeah, I
can get a
can-
little fire going.
Yeah. And I'll give Orc guidance as we do it.
I'm curious. What you cast guidance. What kind of guidance would you say?
So guidance is more just like a divine thing. So I would just touch him on the shoulder and say, let me just think. I would touch him on the shoulder, and then I would say, "Don't worry. Once we're done, we'll have plenty of protection from Helm. So just keep your wits about you. We got this."
See, all I could think of was him going, "Only you can prevent forest fires,"
Only
and that's
you
it.
can.
That's the
Oh.
guidance.
I can only think about that one where it was like the bear was over the mountain. I don't know if anybody else remembers that one.
I do not.
No, I
Nope.
guess not. That one was a bit more like impactful to me. That one was they just sang that song as like no instrumental or anything, but like everything was burning down around like this drawn bear as it sang it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
See,
this is depressing.
all I think of is Robin Williams singing a song to me about how he's batty, and that's it about the forest. So I don't know what you're singing about, but all right, I dig it.
The hell are you even talking?
Fern Gully,
Talking
come
about
on,
Fern
get outta
Dolly.
here.
Yeah.
I don't know that movie. It's not very good. Anyway.
And
boy.
who's taking watch tonight?
I'll take the first
Um,
watch since these three are basically near dead.
I can take the second.
Is Quinn awake? Or did Quinn already fall asleep?
Quinn is nodding off in the corner.
Yeah, okay, so Quinn's asleep. Okay, I'm just gonna take the third watch then.
All right. Melindra, with you taking the first watch, nothing happens. With the second watch, Melindra wakes up Oric, and Oric begins the second watch. Oric, nothing happens with you as well. Although during your watch, you look over and you catch Melindra in what could only be described as a nightmare. Melindra, you're dreaming. You're dreaming about an old place that you find comfort in. Immediately, that comfort is washed away, and you are found in a dark place. No lights. Out of the distance comes a woman in all black with dark hair. As she gets closer and closer, you recognize who she is. You recognize your archfey. She steps closer and goes, "So, what have you found out?"
Nothing that I can really describe, to be honest.
So
At least I have no clue what it is. You might have an idea as to what it might be, or who these symbols might belong to.
the only creature I've ever provided a pack to. I need you to find the way, but I can help. What are your questions?
For starters, the symbol on the floor that we found in the windmill.
She steps forward to you. Where you can kind of see a clearer vision of her eyes, like the dark black sky with little stars instead of an iris, like little stars in her eyes. She closes her eyes and puts her hand across your forehead, and immediately your mind shares the vision of that ring. She takes a step back and goes, "Oh no. It's too early. Oh, it can't be. It can't be. Search more, my child. Find more. But be on guard. For that ring is of the 9 seals of the devil monks. That seal is not pure. You need to stay away from that seal at all costs. But find more information for me."
Understood. I'll keep looking.
Again, Oric, you see Melindra in a nightmare, struggling, kind of squirming in front of you. Your
Are
shift
they
ends. Oh, I'm
are
sorry.
they
Go ahead.
holding the blade?
They are holding the blade. Yeah,
Okay.
but
Then
it's not like they're gripping the blade. It's almost they're at this moment laying on their back with their hands open with their palms up as if like they're presenting the blade to somebody.
okay. Um that looks like witchcraft. All right. Uh Artemis, your turn. And I'm gonna go nudge Artemis awake before I fall face first, passing out again.
Artemis, you're making your way over to wherever you're deciding to post up and kind of take watch during your time. As you're making your way past Melindra, you see the blade almost as if it's being presented with her palm straight up in the air. As you're walking by Melindra, you immediately see Melindra's hands close up on the blade. One hand across the handle and the other hand across the blade as blood begins to drip. You begin to see Melindra's hands release the blade slowly, and her squirming or nightmare that she was in slowly begins to calm.
I'm going to
As
walk over real quick,
oh, okay.
and I'm going to gingerly take the knife out of her hand and set it on the ground a few feet away.
Are you of good
I am lawful neutral.
lawful
Oh,
neutral?
thank God.
Okay.
Was internally panicking over here.
I go to pick it up, and it drops straight into your chest.
That's where the panic was coming from, damn it.
Straight into the chest, like zero resistance.
Oh no, like butter.
Yeah.
Oh, like butter.
Whoa.
Um,
Yeah.
no, because you are neutral, nothing happens. But yes, as you place the blade back down on the you said down on the ground next to Melindra.
Probably just a few feet away, so that it's kind of like it's not something that they would be able to very easily grab.
Okay. as you put the blade off a couple feet away. That way, Melindra, if in the middle of the night turns over, doesn't like stab herself, But you go to post up and take guard for the night for during your shift, and during your shift, nothing happens. Everyone wakes up in the middle of early morning. The fire is still just kind of barely giving off heat. As everybody gets up, Melindra, you recognize that your hand is slit open. It's dry blood. You're not still bleeding, but your hand is covered in blood. You look over to the left. You find what the blade was in your possession is no longer in your possession, but a few feet away, covered in what you assume is your blood.
I
What are
just,
you dreaming about?
Melindra looks down at her hands and is like, "Can somebody tell me what the hell happened?"
What are you dreaming about?
Oh, I think that's beyond the point. Beyond my question here. What the hell happened with the blade?
Some hooky spooky stuff.
Carved yourself into the hand. I don't know why. I'm just holding it out, and then just started closing your hands around it until blood started pouring out.
Okay. Now, as for the dream, that was, I hope, unrelated. But yeah, can I give them can I go ahead and give them a little recap as to what I dreamt about?
If you wish to share, but it needs to be out of your own words.
Got it.
Can we mark a long rest real quick? Sorry.
I
Yes.
already did.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
me
thought
too.
I just assumed. I'm so sorry. Yeah, go ahead and long rest if you haven't already.
Thanks for the reminder.
Oh, oh, my stats are back. Thank
And then
goodness.
make sure to remove the condition of exhaustion.
Oh, it auto removes it.
Oh, it didn't auto remove it for me. But I guess I didn't hit the
Deserve it.
toggle or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so as for last
No,
night's
but I could.
as for last night's dream, according to my archfey, this circle that we found inside of the windmill is it is something that we are going to need to keep an eye on. She doesn't exactly seem excited to have seen it, and that's kind of an understatement.
Do you know what it is a depiction of?
No, I don't know what the depiction of. She said it was one of the. Oh shit! What is? No, my sticky notes. Oh no.
By the way, while Nick Melindra is relaying this information, I'm going to go make sure that Quinn is awake.
Actually, no. I don't think it's saved, and I accidentally closed it.
Oh no!
I just remember hearing something about about like 9 other circles or some shit like that.
Can I try and can I tell them what I remember? Dumb.
From Melindra's dream?
Well, just meta wise, yeah. Like so that way they can continue the description.
I will allow it this time, but going forward, I'm kind of a savage when it comes to that. I will generally have, if you don't remember what I told you and you don't have the notes, or if I didn't make the notes for you and you don't remember, I will make you roll a history check to see if you remember.
Savage. Okay.
It's so, but yes, for this time, go ahead. We could fill the gaps.
Thank you.
Yeah, wasn't it the monks of the 9 seals?
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's my bad. I had a notepad. I had sticky notes open. I accidentally closed it and they're apparently not saved. So that's
No,
Which
it's
is
okay.
weird because sticky notes should auto save. Like it's a natural feature. So you and I can touch base on that, after this because I use sticky notes for work.
please do because that's why I'm saying like it's weird that because it's not on my sticky notes anymore. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
It's
it's all
just not
good.
here.
Yeah,
Um,
you have Melindra. You hear her. She's like, the 7 seals, 8 seals, and with your knowledge of all the
well,
monk monasteries, you're able to
can
fill the gap.
I can I RP it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, fantastic. When they start saying the 7 seals, 8 seals, something, I want to pull a Stan Smith from American Dad and like do like a slight crouch and go "Ooh," and go the monks and the 9 seals. And can I roll a history check to see what I know about them or what I can remember or reply? Thank you for laughing at that. I love that scene. Is probably one of the funniest scenes in the entire show.
That fucking
Yeah,
show just gets me every time.
Yeah. Yeah, would I be able to like roll a history, and on top of that, to push my luck further, would I be able to roll with advantage specifically because it is another monk monastic style or group?
Uh, yes, please. Go ahead and roll with advantage, like you said.
Oh, dang, that's a nat 20.
Well, dang.
Oh, so
I know
yeah,
everything. I actually
they
pulled the book out. No, sorry,
the
go ahead. Sir.
no, you're fine. So this type of monk monastery is it's strictly a monk practice only used in the different levels of hell. This is not a monastery that is practiced in any type of plane besides hell. So generally, those 9 seals is contributed to the different 9 devil gods that rule over the hells. So each one of those seals is basically a representation of those demon gods that run. You went against a devil, a bearded devil, which is known to be pretty strong, but honestly at the bottom of the devil kind of strength pool, if you will. But with stronger monks coming out from the different seals, you know that this is not a simple threat. The last time the 9 seals monasteries were even spoken of is only spoken in ancient writings from the monasteries. These ancient writings describe horrific events of these bearded devils coming out and just causing chaos and death across the mortal plane. But I'll let you roleplay that.
Yeah. So I'm going to hear that there is a monk of the 9 seals, and I'm going to kind of begin pacing and gently talking to myself, and I'm going to begin to involve the party. Okay, well, if there is a monk of the 9 seals, which I assume is the bearded devil downstairs, then this could potentially cause a much larger problem because he's probably a member of the first seal, which is the lowest rung. Because, of course, in hell, it goes down, so the ninth is on the lowest, and that's where the strongest is. If we have to do this, then bearded devil, luckily, that's not a problem. He's not an ember, it's not a problem. But, oh my God, oh, what if we get a chain devil? Oh boy. Okay. We need to go somewhere, talk to somebody. This is not great.
Okay, now officially worried.
Yes. Let us. Well, we're gonna have to investigate this. This is uh plane of existence problem wise. This is a pretty big issue.
Exactly how pissed off would they be if we killed one of the monks?
Bearded devil, they're a copper a dozen. It doesn't mean much. But the more that it occurs, the more problematic and the more eyes of the beholder, if you will be on us.
Even if the bearded devil ain't that much, we're still going to be on the radar now.
I wouldn't go that far. The way can I roll an intelligence check to explain how I believe devils work in the Nine Hells?
All is needed. Continue.
Okay. When a demon dies or a fiend creature of the Nine Hells, they don't actually die. They kind of revert back. They go back to being an imp or whatever they are, or sludge, whatever. And they have to earn their way up. So they could chalk this up to devil on devil assassination for power. So it could potentially turn to nothing. But the more the problematic. At least that's the way that Auric will believe that the Nine Hells work.
Seems as though we may have gotten ourselves into a pickle.
We should definitely
Hopefully.
hurry up and get back to the city.
Yeah.
This situation is a lot worse than we initially thought.
Was Quinn awake for all this?
No.
I thought
Oh
that I
my
had
God.
said.
You never woke Quinn up. You said you were going to walk over to Quinn and wake me up, but you didn't wake me up. So I'm still snoozing in the corner.
Well, I was trying to say, like, if I when we started the conversation, I said I would like to go over to Quinn and make sure that they were awake.
But that never got followed up on, and I am still asleep. Cheers.
Wake
Okay.
up!
I was going to say Melinda's going to follow through with this and just go and wake Quinn up.
Sorry, I swallowed wrong then. So Quinn kind of stirs. Oh, is it morning already?
Yes, and we
Oh,
have a huge problem. I would suggest getting up so we can hurry the hell up and get back to the city, because there is... Well, let's just say
Can I-
there's a lot of trouble coming up.
Can I get a
all
perception
right.
roll from you, Quinn, please?
Yes.
Quinn wakes up. He's like, "What happened? Tell me literally everything in detail." What happened?
That is okay.
So you're able to immediately see the dry blood across Melindra's hand, and it's not completely covered, but you can see it is just almost covered.
Oh, looks like I missed something, eh? Why don't we pack up then, and you can fill me in on the way back.
You missed a lot of some things, yeah.
Well, luckily we've got a long trip ahead of us.
Also,
Come now.
before we go, does anybody have any rags? We're gonna try to wrap
Yeah.
up that dagger and tuck it away somewhere where no one can touch it.
Oh, I was just going to offer to tie your hand off, just that way you can, cover the wound.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
you know what? That might work too.
you gotta treat it like that one half leg and that piece of jewelry that they had.
Okay. I'm going to tear
Thank
a
you.
little piece of cloth and wrap Melindra's hand so that the bleeding. Well, there's not bleeding anymore, but so that the wound can be covered.
Out of character, so does nobody in our group have a healing spell?
I have a healing spell, but I'm not wasting a cure wounds on a single little tiny itty bitty wound.
Yeah, I can only heal myself because I'm very selfish.
Just filing this away for myself for later. Okay, thank you.
Group is very selfish. Don't help them. All right, we're good.
Oh, before we take off, at the very least, we should split up this this gold. Have we already split that up at least, or did we still need to give
Yep.
everybody their share?
Nope, we already split that up.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, but yeah, Quinn, you missed a lot while you were snoozing.
Oh, did I miss breakfast? I'm quite hungry.
No, but you definitely missed some shattering information that we're probably going to need to rush back to the kingdom for to inform Lord Sin that they really do have to tighten security because this is kind of an emergency now.
All right. And so Quinn gets up, gets themselves together, pulls out a little bit of cabbage from the bag, and starts eating as everybody gets going. I can eat on the way.
Did we ever assign a meeting place for this guy? Like, he just told us to go get his horse and bring it back to him.
Yeah, wouldn't we? Wouldn't yeah? We could probably just get a hold of him pretty easily.
We can ask the guards where to find him.
I want to eat a ration while we travel. So
Okay.
I'll just remove a ration right quick.
Yeah, so Oric is beginning to eat a ration. Snoozy Q I'm sorry, Quinn is eating is eating a carrot. What is everybody else doing as everyone is making their travels back to the city?
I will also consume one of my rations.
I actually don't have any rations, so I'm kind of just walking at this point.
I will
Then
give
you
my
starve.
remaining ration. No.
Oh.
I will give my remaining ration to Melindra.
Thank you.
Oh,
Correct,
okay.
idiot. No, keep your final ration because I've got 9 more rations, so I can very easily share.
That's all right. We're going back to town. I'll just buy more.
Mm.
It's not that expensive.
And just to make it clear, whenever I say I'm eating some veggies or fruit, that is one of my rations. Being a vegetarian and all.
Of
Those are
course.
dry ass fruits. I'm just gonna say.
I know.
Well, of course they are. They're dried fruits. Yeah. That makes
Well,
sense.
it's dehydrated, really. A lot of different fruits and vegetables for travel. Carrots last a little bit of time, and a lot of vegetables last a little bit of time. But over the curing process of drying these vegetables and fruit, they can be carried for a lot longer of a term. So yeah, you've got a little small sack of different types of dried fruits and veggies that you kind of pull out willy nilly.
Yeah,
I also
Artemis,
have
don't
some
you
nuts,
know?
by the way. I have some nuts.
Oh, nuts.
Artemis, don't you know? As you gnaw on the fruit, you rehydrate them
Huh.
because you're like slobbering all over them because you can't get through them.
Don't worry, everyone. I usually keep some extra little chocolate treats on me, but I don't have them with me right now. I'll be sure to get some in the future.
You're not getting me this game. No. A Liz Dog was an idiot. Auric is not.
Suddenly really glad Orc said something. Do not trust the chocolates.
Do you mind if
No,
we take a real quick diversion here so I can explain this to everybody?
You don't.
We played a game where Artemis Ashton ran a campaign where we were all playing companions to wizards. And Quinn played a bunny in that one as well, except bunnies drop little pellets and then, if I'm correct, they eat them as well. So she would go around going, I got little chocolate treats. And my guy was a little dumb lizard. And I went, ooh, chocolate. So I ate them too. It ain't happening here. Oric ain't an idiot.
Quinn does
That's
not
all.
eat
Thank
their
you.
own poop, but I couldn't help but
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, you had to bring that
just make
back.
that joke.
I get it.
I just had to make that joke.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Don't
And
trust
it
the
ain't
chocolates.
working here. I humored you last time. Not now.
The cake
Well,
is a
last time we
lie.
were
The
actual
chocolates are a lie.
animals.
Some bullshit.
I apologize for the delay.
As we arrive back in town, where did we meet the guy last time? We
At
went
the
into
Crown
North
Gate, if I'm
District.
not mistaken. Right?
Yeah,
Here,
and
I have notes. Let's see.
Yeah, so do I.
man, I'm not even gonna pull
Food,
up my notes then.
food is in the North District. Number 6 is the weapon shop. And we met him around the High District.
I'm gonna open up my notes.
Yeah, we came in through the Crown Gate in the northwest, and that's where we actually met him initially. And then he took us through, and we went to the
The North District.
leaping, the Lucky Leap.
Yeah.
The Lucky Leap.
Mhm.
It is in North District.
Mhm.
Which means Quinn is correctamundo.
There it is.
Must be that high fiber diet.
Also,
You all,
when we get back to the city, when we get to the gate, wouldn't there be guards at the gate that we could maybe check and see if they know where we could find him presently?
yes. So as you all make your way to the front western side of the Crown Gate, you see the same two guards begin to slowly step forward you all and goes, "Oi, what do you want?"
I want to open up my the token that Lord Sign gave us and like do a quick flip like we're FBI, and go, yeah, no, we're here looking for Lord Sign, real quick too, like not long enough that they can read it.
As you kind of like FBI drop the scroll, it immediately unscrolls and then rescrolls back up into your hand. They get a millisecond to even barely see it, and they go, "Okay, yeah, Lord Sign's over by the Leaping Tavern."
I
Big
want to
Lucky
give
Leap.
a double thumbs up to Artemis.
I give him a pretty mediocre thumbs up.
How do you give a
Oh.
mediocre thumbs
That's what
up?
I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Have you ever met Artemis?
It's a
Is it
pretty
like a-
half-hearted
I'm
thumbs
sorry,
up.
that's me.
is it just
That's
like a
me, yeah.
half-hearted, like shy thumbs
Yes.
up? Like, is that what we're going with?
Imagine
Clearly,
if you
you
were
guys have never
giving.
given thumbs up very often.
Imagine if you were giving me a thumbs up, and while you were doing it, you were thinking to yourself, "Wow, this guy's a jackass." That right there, that is the double thumbs up that they are giving.
I was thinking more of like an
Oh.
Eeyore style thumbs up, like a
No.
Yeah,
I
that
see.
was
I actually
good.
see what Org's saying now.
See, those are all great examples, but in my mind, I saw Artemis doing like kind of like a Caesar, like where he's got his thumb to the
The
side and then
waddle.
he thumbs up. Yeah.
Oh, I see my life flash before my eyes for a second.
But yes, yeah, immediately as you approach and drop the FBI scroll, they immediately inform you that Lord Sign is currently at the Leaping Tavern. The Lucky Leap Tavern.
We should
I'm
make
gonna give a
our way
salute
straight
and
there
walk.
then.
I will remain at Lady Phineas' side as we walk through, and I think it would be best if we all went there right away.
Yeah, no stops, straight there. This information needs to be relayed to Lord Sign immediately.
I will say I do believe that we should ensure that our lady here and Kieran are taken care of as well. We mustn't forget that they've been through a lot of trauma.
Of
Well,
course.
they are related to Lord Sign, and it's why we are going to him with them.
Yes. My thoughts exactly.
As you come through the front door, the patrons in the Lucky Leap kind of quickly take notice and they go, "Make them!" And then they see you all and they see Melindra and they go, "Oh, don't make them jump."
Oh!
And Lord Sign begins to approach and catches vision of Lord or Lady Fenia with the kind of scar across her throat that looks just recently healed. He runs to her and goes, "Oh, lady, what happened?" And he looks over to the rest of you all and goes, "What happened?"
Lord
I
Sign,
wonder if
I
we,
really think we need to talk for a minute because this is you. We all have a lot on our plate at the moment.
was going to say, do we mind if we find somewhere private to speak? This is a lot of information, and it's a lot of dangerous information.
Not only that, but I believe we should have the lady and the boy go someplace away from the conversation so that they do not have to relive what they went through.
As as you all kind of make your small arguments towards Lord Sign, he goes, "All right, yep, let's go." And he kind of takes a Lady Fenia by the arm and kind of leads you all out of the tavern, and you make a small walk through the city.
Oh, we have ivory, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. You come out. You come outside. I'm assuming you had Ivory hitched right outside the tavern.
Yes.
In the
So
tavern.
you bring Ivory into the tavern.
The
Yeah.
horse comes into a bar.
No, lady, he assists Lady Fenia and Kieran up onto Ivory, and he kind of leads you all back into the inner walls, into the high district. You make you take a small little walk until you get to not quite a. It's a little bit bigger than a house, but not quite a mansion. This is a decent size place. As you all enter, everything is beautiful. You can definitely tell that this is a nobleman's house. Everything is clean. As you all kind of take inventory, you see beautiful silver and gold candelabras scattered around the house. You see different maids of different ages roaming back and forth with, towels and blankets and different things like that to provide service for the house. He goes, "Follow me into the main room. Phinia, Kieran, there's a bedroom upstairs. Get some rest." Phinia and Kieran immediately follow the orders of Lord Sign and begin to go upstairs to the second floor. Lord Sign opens up the main library, and as he swings open the big wooden doors, you can see the huge collection of books among all the walls, from the floor to the top of the ceiling. In the middle of this library are enough seats for everyone to sit. He sits down and goes, "Okay, begin."
Okay,
I'm
so
going to pat Melinda on the back and give you guidance real quick.
awesome. So for starters, when we found your family, they were being held captive, sitting inside of a sacrificial circle, and being held captive by a, what was the word? A bearded devil.
Sacrificial ring and bearded devil. Can we add a little bit more details, or are we just going to tell this story? Are
We
there
got there
names?
to
Do we
find the.
know who these devil is?
The devil is
Wrong.
the a devil is
Sorry,
name was Eldon Lobo. There was another individual there with wings, but she unfortunately took off before we could find out who she was exactly.
I would like to make a point of clarity real quick. Their name was Elvin Lobo. They're dead.
You all killed a bearded devil. That's almost laughable. What proof do you have?
Well, we can go back and get the body.
No. Ha, dagger. Where's the dagger?
Oh yeah. So I'll go
Don't
ahead and
touch it though. Ooh.
yeah, don't touch the dagger when I take it out of my pack, please.
Why?
I take the dagger out and lay it on the table, and unwrap it from the cloth that we threw around it.
Well, I want to relieve you from your fear. I have no need for your daggers, especially one of devil. But I see. Very well. Keep your devil dagger if you wish, as reward on top of what I owe you. And he immediately takes a couple different sacks out kind of from his hip, and he kind of throws each sack at each one of you. Inside is the reward that he promised you for making this trip. He goes, well, I paid for your story. Continue.
The devil is apparently related to something referred to as the monks of the Nine Seals. Or would you like to fill him in on that information? Oric, buddy.
I was
But
muted. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm over here getting into it, like ready, and y'all hear nothing. Story of my life. So I'm like, all right. So the monks of the Nine Seals are a dark sect that are found in the nine hells throughout the nine layers. Each layer has their own sect that form the whole monks of the Nine Seals. Their goal is to destroy the entire prime material plane and bring hell to all planes of existence. Not great for our quality of life.
you don't say.
I do say, yes.
In any
That's it
case,
all. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's
In
all.
any case, that's all the information we have for you at this time.
Right. And then I just popped up a little extra for you to know about the Nine Seals. Okay. So just a little extra information to add on. So only a handful of devil bound individuals practice the way of the Nine Seals in Algaron or any neighboring regions. This monastic tradition was forged in the flames of hell, like I said, and it is infused with the accuracy and metal of fiends who practice it. Devils teach it only to those who pledge to the eternal servitude in return for the knowledge of the secret combat techniques. Okay, so again, this is basically almost like signing your soul to the devil himself with practicing this type of practice, monk practice. So Lord Sign continues on. He goes, Nine seals, you say, and you continue to carry around the dagger. Interesting. And he looks to Artemis and Quinn and goes, interesting story. What do you have to add?
I, I think they covered it well enough, I'd say. I There was quite a lot going on. We had to first save your horse from a burning stable, so perhaps it was against you two. Perhaps they were just trying to keep the horses from running away. I don't know. It was quite surprising to have gone there and encountered all of this. You really had no knowledge of the danger.
Well, no factual knowledge. I mean, I had my conclusion without facts. That's why you were needed. And you retrieved those facts. But now I'm worried. These type of actions wouldn't be done, not around this city. And it worries me even more so that it's happening right around the King's Games. Couldn't believe it. So busy preparing that all of this is happening under my nose. Well, tomorrow's going to be another day where my nose is busy elsewhere. I'm going to continue to ask for your help. Just stay in town for a little bit. Join the games. Have a good time.
Lord
I've
Simon.
I've
Keep your
got to
ears and
leave
eyes open.
town for a minute. I need to go talk to a grandma who lives
Oh Lord.
right outside the town walls. But I'll be around.
Lord Sign, before we take off, though, I do have a quick question to ask you. Would you happen to have a small enough lockbox to fit this dagger in?
A lockbox. I mean, I don't have a small lockbox for this dagger, as you know, this dagger is a little bit bigger than any normal dagger due to the handle, the beautiful kind of artistry of the sculptured into the handle of the dagger with the double face. And he goes, and especially with those beautiful red rubies, why would you put that in a box?
I go ahead and show Lord Sign my hands. I did this in my sleep, and I'd rather avoid any more issues with this dagger.
Lord Sign, looking at your hand, looking at the blade, immediately looks over to Quinn and Artemis and goes, maybe we should take the blade away from the child that doesn't know how to use it.
That was my instinct last night. Nixie, I think that the best thing for us to do right now, we might not be able to find any kind of lockbox that'll fit it. I could probably go to the blacksmith in a little bit and gather a leather sheath, if you prefer.
Something at the very least. At least something to store to keep it in. Regardless, I'd rather have it wrapped up in any case. There's definitely something about this dagger that we're going to need to look into later.
Is there anywhere that we would be able to stay for the night?
Yes, there's going to be a couple different locations for you to stay at. Let me get that for you.
How much did we get from Lord Sign?
Oh yeah.
Didn't I say 400 gold total? So 100 gold to each of you?
I didn't hear that part. Did anybody else hear that part?
No, but I'll take it.
I'll take it
Yeah.
too.
We're not going to say no.
100 gold. Like,
Actually,
I'm all for it. Shut up.
Well, I was reading something else. I saw 500, but that was the distance in between guard towers.
Oh.
Right.
Jeez, what did I do to you, Sky? Get off me. You butthole.
Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't already know.
Good lord.
Yeah, I know
Anyway.
what I did.
So, yeah,
go
there's a couple different places to stay at, depending on exactly what you're looking for. So we're gonna start with the best one, in my opinion. It's called the Silent Kiss Brothel. The host,
oh
the
boy.
host. Oh yeah, yeah. It's in my opinion, probably one of the best places to stay here in the city. Let me bring
Yeah, I
you
was
up.
gonna say if we could go back, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. So here on the main map, and it's going to be actually in section 15, which is going to be Da-da-da-da-da. Yes,
All right.
right there. That green one there. So like I said, that's gonna be the Silent Kiss brothel. The hosts at the Silent Kiss never speak, and everyone who visit knows of this unique characteristic of the House of Lust. They are clean, well behaved, and making them moan with pleasure is something that only a few can brag about in the city. Okay. Among that brothel, we're gonna have a couple different other places that you can stay at. One is going to be actually what's considered is called the Temple of Death. That is going to be number 24 on our list. So it's gonna be right outside the city gates. Let me see if I can ping that real quick for you. Bam. The Temple of Death is it's a handful of black cloaked, low level clerics with white paint across their faces, worshiping the inevitable in this temple. It is a featureless block building with small windows and very few small entrances. The priests hold funerals and plant trees of souls, basically birch trees, over the graves in the Deadwood Cemetery, which is just right next to the Temple of Death. Here in the Temple of Death, a lot of people who don't have money and can't afford to live in any of the higher places like the brothel tend to kind of find free rest here at the Temple of Death. And continuing on, we have the Nangrath Villa, which is going to be number 28 on the map. The Nangrath family villa looks very much like a small fortress. This noble family who got their title and lands through their military service as generals through the wars with the northern tribes, they opened this house basically for any kind of traveling villagers. You're gonna pay a little bit more on with this high end stay, but the sheets are super soft, and you will almost pass out instantly among putting your head up upon the pillows.
So the options
Um,
are a brothel, Motel Hell, or Wyndham Hotel.
Yeah, but Wyndham sounds like
Expensive as fuck.
when you put your head on the pillow, it's just a bunch of chloroform. Like you fall asleep instantly. What is this?
You know what? That's actually kind of fair.
But I'm definitely going to take the Wyndham over those nightmare factories.
Yeah, no,
Nightmare.
the Wyndham's actually sounding pretty like a pretty good spot, especially with everything that's likely about to happen.
Yeah. I think we're
Yeah.
all in there.
Artemis feels like he's stuck in a conundrum right now.
It's like I don't really want to go to the brothel, and I really don't want to fucking sleep in literal graveyard. Then again, I don't want to spend all that money.
Well, here, put it this way. We're not going to the brothel because I can barely flirt with my wife in real life. You think I can role play it? Absolutely not. And after the whole monks from Nine Hells thing, like if I go in the graveyard, I'm pretty sure I'm dying there. So y'all do what you want. I'm going to stay at Hotel Luxury Linens over there.
Yeah,
Luxury
I'm with you on
linens.
that one. The luxury hotel over there might be a little expensive, might dig into our earnings a bit, but hey, I'm pretty sure there's more coin coming our way here soon.
Mm-hmm. And I got a jacuzzi, which is great.
I'm gonna give. Oh my gosh, this is a horrible idea. I kind of want to split up a little bit because I have some things I want to do before the end of the day,
Uh-oh.
and I want to know who wanted to go to the inn now.
I am actually going to go to the inn now.
I'm good to not go to the inn now. I got my rest, so I'm good to travel around town if you're looking to do some stuff.
Quinn, you wanted to go to the
I'm
elderly
gonna go see
person.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I'm
Dear
gonna
Lord, man, she's gonna come back covered in blood. Wait,
Graveside.
I have the sacrificial dagger on me, right? Okay, yes,
Yeah.
yes, good, good.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna,
think Quinn need the dagger? Bare hands. Sorry.
I'm gonna withdraw 10 gold pieces, and I'm gonna hand them to Melindra. I believe that should be enough for a room at least for the night. For me, if you would be able to so kindly put it towards that. If they happen to have like a communal room, I guess we could do that as well.
I am not staying in a communal room. But
Okay, so everybody gets their own room then.
So
y'all can share if you want, but I will not be.
front the money.
Yeah, I'll go check
I'll
out the
pay for
room.
my room when I get there. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I'll
they
go
won't
check out the
go up.
room situation.
All
Yes.
right. So Melindra is heading straight to Quinn, and then what is everybody else doing again? Quinn's heading to go see Grandma.
I think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I wanted to run a couple errands real quick, but I don't know if Orc wanted to come with me.
Yeah, I'll go run some errands. You know, we can go hit some thrift stores. Nobody likes rummage sailing more than I. That's not a joke. Rummage sailing's great.
It is.
Artemis, if you find a sheath for the
That
cursed
was part
dagger,
of it.
could you let me know?
Yeah, that was part of it.
Good, thank you.
I'm okay with going whatever order.
Mhm.
Okay. So Melindra, you head over to the Win, and you're introduced by this little halfling, and he's got a little eye patch, kind of like a pirate over his left eye, and he goes, welcome to the suite, to the wonderful suites. You don't look like you want to stay here. And this little halfling's looking you up and down, Melindra, very confused, and goes, "If you want to be here, it's gonna cost you 2 gold per person per night."
That's perfectly
Oh,
fine. We have the gold
You
for
just
it.
got robbed.
You're not
Sorry,
here.
that was. Yeah,
You're
I
not
know.
here.
Well, yeah. Oh boy.
It says,
Please, yes.
hold on. We are spending less on these rooms than you spent on the freaking turkey leg, so don't
No,
even.
no, no. Artemis just got robbed because there ain't no
well,
way on this planet you're saying it was only 2 gold.
I said I gave 10 gold just in case.
Yes,
I
I know.
Regardless, I'm giving him his gold back.
Mm.
In any case, yes, I do want to stay here. There is a total of 4 of us. Can we each get our own room?
Of course, yeah, of course. And he like immediately turns around, gathers the keys, and trades off the gold for each key to each one of the rooms. There's a beautiful suite for each one of you. If there's anything you need, extra towels, warm water, please let me know.
I'll be sure to let you know. So Melindra's gonna head up to the room immediately, and while she's in there, I want to try and contact the archfey.
All right. We're going to put a cap into that and then jump right over to our two doing shopping. So, I mean, I don't know, Artemis and Oric, you said you wanted to do a little bit of shopping. I don't know if you want to go back to the Bearded Warrior and speak to Kungarian again. And like I said, you can pick up any kind of weaponry, whether it be normal or magic. I mean, if you're trying to find anything basic, I mean, I can provide you any kind of price for you. But there's a couple different other places. For example, at location 12, we have the Elegant Elephant. This is more of like the wardrobe of the High District, as some call it. This shop sells perfectly made and fitted attire for the noble and wealthy ladies and gentlemen alike. A large selection of pre-made clothes are always on sale, but custom or even magical ones are created for those who can afford the price tags. The store is run by two half-elven sisters, Akrilla and Elistra, and their half-brother, Lysandrar von Zgvlesten. I can't even pronounce that name that I wrote down. I tried to make it really Russian, but
Nailed it.
that's now that I'm saying it, I'm like, yeah, I can't make it. But who is an uptight human artificer with a curly mustache who enchants clothes in the most imaginative and creative way. Mm. So there's a couple different places like that. We also have it at location 16. We have Shimeon's Pouches. Even though the king is famous for disliking magic users, this shop is one of the most frequented places by those who wish to purchase spell components of all kinds. Shimeon, the owner, a tiefling with a cunning and very charming demeanor, chooses every word carefully to lure people into buying his wares. He's a great salesman. He has pale red skin with black horns twirling around his head. He's quick to offer his spell casting services to anyone who seeks them and can pay a good coin. He's quite capable wizard and is very liberal when requests cross to immoral or even forbidden uses of the arcane arts. But other than that, he tries to provide whatever help he can. We also have the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities. This is probably the most famous shop here in the city. The magic item shop of Master Bertio Rambird, a renowned wizard, is famous all over the continent for his magical rarities. Many visit him from lands afar, especially even from the other continent where you are all from, travel to see him. Many visit him from lands afar to get the best deals on magic items. He's patient, but very secretive and trains his loyal apprentices who are sworn to defend his shop. Okay, these are all very masterful conjurers and spellcasters that protect his shop. Okay. At this moment, those are the only shops that are open, as all the other shops are closed early for the King's Games tomorrow morning.
Was
So
the
did they,
Emporium?
The Elephant's Emporium.
No. No, not the Elegant Elephant. The Emporium of Marvelous Rarities. What number was it?
Number 14.
Thank you.
I suppose we could just try visiting the blacksmith for now and try and find a leather sheath for that dagger. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to find a general store, but it seems as though everyone's shut down for the night.
Yeah, I think starting at the blacksmith works, but I do want to swing by the Emporium and the Elegant Elephant because I want to try and pick up a magic item.
I'd be fine with joining you for that. I think. Do you mind if we stop at the blacksmith first?
No, of course. Let's go.
I think we'll do that first.
As you enter the shop, Kagarian immediately turns around and recognizes you both and goes, "Ah, did we show up with coin this time?"
Yes. And
Hey.
I'm sorry. Can you explain
Nope.
what that impression was that you just?
Nope.
Okay.
That was my
I'm doing
impression of Jason Statham.
it. Anyway. Uh, yes, yes, we do have coin this time. I would also like to commend you on your blade here, sir. It helped me to fell a couple foes recently. and it held sturdy.
Very good. I'm not that I'm shocked. What can I offer you today? Maybe a short sword this time.
Actually, we're looking for a leather sheath for a dagger. It's a little bit of a strange looking dagger.
No
Uh,
problem.
would you be able to make one, or
Of course. I just need the dagger to make measurements.
right? Can we say that I would have gotten the dagger from Lindra?
Unfortunately, you didn't.
No, shit.
We didn't think that one
Can I
through, buddy.
do a check for some type of memory to give exact measurements,
Yeah.
or at least attempt?
Yeah, you can make a history roll.
Fantastic. I'm terrible at
Guidance.
those. Guidance. All
He's
right.
handing
Well,
out
here's
guidance
my
like candy,
roll.
bro.
Guidance 3. I can give it
Ooh.
out. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't really think that whatever you give me is going to be enough. It's a 1d4. Is that right?
Yeah. So as you describe this blade, he's like, that can't be right. That sounds more like a toothpick. When you have the blade, please bring it by. I'll make proper measurements.
Would we be able to purchase a little bit of leather scrap from you then, at least for now, so that we could keep it covered? And then we'll just bring it by for a proper sheath tomorrow.
Leather scraps, huh? You're good customers. I think I might. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. And he kind of leans down, picks up a couple leather scraps, kind of tosses it towards you, Artemis. He goes, let's call that a loaner for now. I'll see you soon.
Thank you very kindly. And actually, there is one thing I'd like to purchase from you, if you don't mind.
So we are getting things. What can I help you with?
Uh, it's not exactly my style, but a light crossbow, if you have one, and some bolts.
So he takes a look and he goes, crossbow. Yes. Yes. I think I have something in the back. One second. He runs to the back of the shop. Excuse me. And he comes back with the light crossbow. He goes, here we go. Here we go. Made of dark wood. Strong strength. Should do you good. He drops it. He goes, about 25 gold pieces.
I will withdraw 25 gold pieces then, and I would also like to purchase some bolts as well. I don't know if that's going to cost more.
No. So, you with the crossbow, you do get a small quiver of 10,
Okay.
but anything besides that, yes, you would have to pay.
Okay. So I'm just going to get the light crossbow and a quiver of. It'll probably give me more, but I'll just reduce it to 10. Okay.
Do you happen to carry any protective wares here?
Oh, there they are.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Do you happen to carry protective wares? So armor, things of that type.
You walked right past it. It's off on the left side. And he points off behind you, and you see a small selection of armor, nothing crazy. If you want to make any kind of purchases, you just, as far as like basic armor and stuff like that, take a look at the list. Let me know what you want. And then I'll shoot you the price. I mean, it's just basic pricing, nothing crazy, but.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm looking specifically for like braces of protection.
Looking for a magic item.
Yes, I'm here for the good stuff. Which I don't know if I see the list here.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I only have one braces. That's one pair of braces, and they're the only ones I've had for quite a while. So I doubt you even have it. But I'll amuse your ears. 700 gold pieces.
I'm going to try and stop the look on my face from betraying shock, cough a bit, and just be like, oh, that's yeah, no, you can keep those. Thank you.
Hey, you want cheap stuff? You want cheap magic goods? Go see the Emporium.
Gee, I'm make sure they know that you're okay. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I believe we'll take our leave. Thank you again for your help today, sir. We will be back tomorrow with that dagger.
I assume from there you make your way to the Emporium, or
Yes. I
Yeah,
imagine
let's go to
so.
the Emporium next.
right? We're gonna put a little cap on you guys and make our way over to Quinn, who's making their way to Granny.
Downtown.
Granny Ginsey.
All right, you make your so you're heading out of the city by yourself.
Yeah.
All right, you make
You,
your
you said it
way.
was a small hut right outside the city gates by the pantry area. So in my mind, it seems safe because it's close to the city gates.
Oh yeah, I was just asking. So you make your way out of the city gates. The guards look up at you. They immediately recognize. They don't even say a single word. They just let you roll by. You make your way around the city gates up north towards the pantry, and you find a small little hut. There is nothing around but small goats. There's a herd of them. There's a bunch of them. They're surrounding, just casually eating and grazing from the wild grass around the small hut. What do you do?
Is there an obvious place where I could kind of announce myself that there's a visitor, or is the door? Is there any sign that there's someone there?
You could see that there's smoke coming from the chimney. So you believe either someone is in the house currently or was there recently, but you don't see anybody. You don't hear anything other than, the goats mawing on the grass, around you.
I'm going to go up and knock on the door.
Immediately, the door swings open, almost as if whoever was inside was waiting for you. They swing open the door and they go, "What do you? Oh, it's you. What do you want? Who are you?" You see Granny Ginsey. Granny Ginsey is an elderly halfling, or they are very, very old. You can see the wrinkles under their eyes, almost dragging down to their chin. It is pretty, like they're pretty old. Their hair is completely grayed out. And they kind of wear this kind of like almost potato bag dress, nothing of any cost. You look inside, you don't see anything inside the house of anything valuable. This is just a kind of low income Granny Ginsey, if you will.
I'm going to bow very deeply, and I'm going to go, "Charmed, Granny Ginsey. My name is Quinn, and I've come to warn you. I believe there's some things you need to be aware of to protect yourself. Could I have a moment of your time, please?"
Hmm. Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh no.
You have a minute of my time, but you may not come in.
Oh, that's fine. I don't need to come in. Do I sense that? Well, no, I'll wait. So I'm going to explain to Granny Ginsey that her grandson had asked us to come make sure that we get the inheritance from her, and that I don't believe that he is making good decisions. And I'm worried for her safety, and that she may need to watch out for any unsavory characters because he could set someone else that he owes money and wants to participate in the King's games.
She kind of, kind of chuckles to herself, and she goes, I appreciate your support in making sure an old granny like myself doesn't get harmed, but I must tell you, I've lived alone for quite a while and I know how to defend myself. And she kind of like looks off to the side, and you kind of follow her direction of where she's looking, and you see about a 3-foot musket. It's almost bigger than she is, and kind of hanging off the side of the wall.
Well, I'm glad to see that, Granny Ginsey. I was quite worried about you. Can you just please be extra careful the next couple of days? I do believe that he may be a little bit more desperate than usual from the way he addressed us. We didn't even know him, and he came up and asked us for this, so you have no idea who he might be talking to. Just maybe take some extra precautions, lock doors, you know. If you know anybody strong, maybe have them come and stay with you just to be safe.
Well, how about this? I'm sick and tired of my grandson. Honestly, he's been getting away for way too long just because of the Ginsey name. How about they get what they deserve?
Oh shit.
Oh shit, she is registered.
I'm not a hit.
I have no,
to go silence my grandson.
It's a
I have
family
no,
thing.
I have no doubt that he probably owes someone money. Make sure they pay it, and I'll make sure that you're paid.
Oh damn.
Uh, I,
Deserves.
I I don't know that I quite understand what you're saying, Granny. Are you saying that you want us to be sure that whoever he owes money to, that they find him?
Yes. He chooses to gamble, and now he must pay his deeds. And I'm not going to support him. Not anymore.
Well, I'll say this. We're quite busy right now, so I don't know that I have time to just seek him out willy-nilly, but I don't even know that I know where to start. But if I come upon the chance where I can help make those connections happen, I will certainly do it for you.
Okay, well, if you do, and you come back with proof, you get Blumber. And then she points to the big musket on the wall.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I think that changed
I
Quinlan's
will.
mind. Jesus.
Would you have any idea of where I might be able to look for your grandson?
No doubt. The King's games start tomorrow. He's probably trying to make more bets.
That does seem like something he would do, and I barely even know him.
Takes a sip of her tea and goes, anything else I can help you with?
pretty cold, dude.
No, I believe it's always good to take it time by time. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you informed.
I can't wait. See you soon, dear. And that is the end of our session tonight.
Granny's like, man, fuck them
Is
kids.
Grammy a fucking like? Is Grammy a mob
Gangster.
boss here? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Retired. And
Not only is Granny
not
packing heat, but she's like, "Hey, do this for me, and I will give you a rifle."
no, Sky, here's the thing. Granny is not a mob boss. Granny is in sanitation.
Oh, right. Sanitation. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, no, sanitation or construction. One of those were the typical thing. They were union delegates. Remember?
No, they're sanitation because they clean up messes.
And I'm only providing you all with options. You can choose what side of the quest you want to take.
We already know what side we're on. We're
So
gonna
we
kill
found,
the kid.
yeah, we found the little guy. He was swimming
Oh, God.
and he accidentally, took a brick out with him into the middle of the ocean. I don't know why. Like, dude just went swimming with a brick.
He was trying to be a lifeguard, so he tied a brick to his waist to try and stay afloat, and just couldn't do it.
Can we?
Wow, you guys were so worried about what I was going to do to Grandma, and now you're like all turning into murder hobos at the thought of getting a gun.
I'm
Can-
not,
can
I'm not
we-
turning into a murder hobo here.
Look,
I'm just like, this is fucking nuts.
I'm not giving
this
any
went a lot different than I
ideas
thought.
here. I'm not giving any ideas here, but for inspiration, we should look to Boeing, and maybe Boeing our way out of this. Make it look like an accident. They were tied up with hands and feet bound, and 38 gunshots to the back of the head.
And we,
Hey, real quick, Sky, we need to look into that real quick. Sir, like there was nothing left at that point. 38 back of the head. It's just naked and ground beef.
We do
But
have the
I have-
sacrificial dagger. We can test that out, actually.
That's horrible.
I'm just saying,
That's-
she didn't even ask us to kill him. She just asked us to make sure that whoever he owes money to actually finds him.
Do you want the
We all
musket
read
or
between
don't
the
you?
lines.
I'm just saying, like, you could have yourself a badass musket. Turn your
Oh,
enemies
they
into
use
paint.
guns.
I was going to say, does Quinn use guns?
Do you?
I was gonna
I do
say,
not.
Oh,
This does confirm that firearms are in existence in this world, which means that we could potentially get a weapon like that if we don't get one from Granny.
This
I
is a
mean-
Brown and 50 cal. Watch this.
I mean,
I
Quinn
got
could
messed
always
up.
learn to use it.
This is my twin golden pistols.
Like the ultimate Kalashnikov.
what exactly would you need to be able to use a musket, like in terms of stats?
You need to have proficiency in firearms.
Yes.
Ah.
That as far as stats, there's nothing that you need requirement wise, but yes, you do need a proficiency with firearms, just like you would need proficiency to cast spells, use long swords, and use any kind of armor. You need all those proficiencies. So you would need to use the musket, you would need to either gain that proficiency or learn it over time.
Awesome.
It doesn't mean that you still can't use it, though. I believe you can still use any weapon that you're not proficient with. It's just you don't get to add your proficiency modifier, and I think
You roll with disadvantage.
you roll with disadvantage. Yes.
Also, I want to throw something out here since we're talking about weapons. God damn it, Ashton! I wish you had told us something or said something earlier. I have a light
think
crossbow
about it.
and 20 crossbow bolts sitting on my character right now.
That's all right. That's yours. I'll get my own.
I've got darts.
No, what you guys really should have discussed was trading off that dagger into Artemis's inventory.
Yeah,
That
that
was-
too,
Listen here,
actually.
I was thinking about that, and then we got a little distracted, and then I kind of forgot to say something.
Or
Hey,
if it's
but
more
on the
concerned
bright-
about the 9 hells.
I mean, we're concerned about that, but on the bright side, at least we saved, on our hotel, because 2 gold is a good price.
That's Wait, well, when you said 10 gold, I was like, where the hell are we staying? The Four Seasons?
I assumed that it was going to be like a based off of lifestyle. For
Yeah.
D&D.
That's
I thought
honestly
that
what
it
I
would
was
be, like,
expecting
the
as well.
ritziest one. Yeah. Like,
By the way,
this
I
is
would
more
like-
modest.
Yeah, I would like to role play once I get to the hotel about that room and about where I'm staying in that hotel.
That's fine. That's fine. But I just want to throw this out there. Who are you to judge on the hotel, Oric? You paid 6 freaking gold for a turkey leg.
Yeah, well, that's my point. Like turkey legs, like I get it. At the time, you really don't have like turkey farms. So a turkey leg may be hard to come across. That, and I know that when I got it, I was swindled. But I wanted a turkey leg, just like people going to Disneyland. You pay out the wazoo for a damn turkey leg.
But you didn't go to Disneyland.
It's the same thing.
You went to it this year.
Yeah, same place.
It's like going to a street, like going to a roach coach and getting a taco, and he's like $20. You're like, God damn it!
First off, obviously, you've never been to one
damn it.
outside like a facility because I remember going and I was like, "Hey, let me get a quesadilla," and they were
Dude,
like
I
$14.
freaking hate
and I
you
was
so
like,
much.
"Ugh." What did I do?
You know what you did.
Quesadilla.
You know damn well
What?
what you did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I love my
Say it-
quesadilla.
Say it right.
I also love tacos and burritos. Oh, you're right. Say it
Oh,
right.
my
I'm
God.
sorry. Quesadilla.
All right.
Anyway,
I love them with my flour tortillas.
So
Yep.
it's like I'm tired. I have to be up early to catch a flight. Enough
Yeah.
of this
Yeah.
nonsense.
Either way, thank you for tonight.
yeah.
GG's, everyone. Yeah, and then we will be continuing next Wednesday.
I dig
Have
it.
fun. Thank you for
All
tonight.
right.
Have a good night, y'all.
Have a
Night.
great night. Bye.